Now, this morning, your news now.
Welcome back to News 12 Now. This morning, we're so glad you're waking up with us on this Tuesday morning. Spring is here, and we are talking about what to plant in your gardens, and maybe not just flowers this year. Joining us now is Cath from Bees on a Bicycle. Good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Thank you for being here this morning. Let's talk a little bit about what folks can plant right now, and not just flowers, some other things as well. Tell us about it.
Absolutely. One of the things that I really love is finding things that are alternatives to flowers that have a lot of color. And so, for example, we have coleus here, which has a nice red tone, and then taking the reds into this flower arrangement, we have some alternative plantings. A lot of people think flowers, and flowers come and go. Sometimes flowers last a week, maybe 2 weeks, but how can we get color that lasts for months? And so we've got sorrel here, which is little. It has some growing to do, but this is an herb, a bitter herb that you can add to your salads, and it's got a nice red tone in the leaves that pick up the red in this pot.
So pretty. You can eat it as well.
Oh, absolutely. Add a little bit to your salad for a little pop.
Tell us a little bit about what makes your shop different from others out there if folks are looking to garden this spring.
Well, Bees on a Bicycle is a sustainable approach to gardening. And so we look at things from an environmental approach and how can we plant in ways that are good for our kids and for our river. We've got the beautiful Tennessee River running right through Chattanooga. And so I think about that when I make choices for things that I share with my customers. We also emphasize perennials as opposed to annuals. Annuals come and go, whereas perennials have a dormancy period and then come back again. And so it's an easier way of gardening.
So what if folks at home want something fresh and new this spring? Something maybe Tennessee rustic. What can they do then?
Oh my gosh. Well, this planter is a great place to start. I call these legacy planters because they're winter-proof. They're a nice, thick clay. And they last and last and last. And so I call them legacy pots because you can give them to your kids, or if you get sick of the color, you can give it as a birthday present to a friend. But they're really useful, and they're kind of a little rougher than some of the other pots that you see out and about. And so I think they go really nicely with some of those rough-hewn beams that a lot of people are using architecturally in our homes.
Definitely. Okay, so there's a lot of color on this side as well. Tell us a little bit about some of the plants here.
Well, that one, the gold one next to you, is a gold cypress. And so I love using those as background plants because, boy, that's a whole bunch of yellow.
Really?
You don't really need just a couple of flowers. You can have a whole bunch of it with that gold cypress. And then this has, it's a little bit more subtle, but blue tones. And it's funny, when people come to Bees on a Bicycle, they gravitate towards this. They're like, ooh, look at that. And so I've mixed succulents, and then this is a curry plant. And so I've got herbs and succulents all in the same dish, and it's got the same blue tone. And so you're getting colors, but in a subtle way.
All right, wonderful. And the last plant over here on the corner, tell us what this is.
That's dianthus, and I don't know if you can smell it, but boy, it smells amazing. And so when you walk by or you're doing the watering, it's really wonderful to have that scent.
Cath, if folks would like to check out Bees on a Bicycle, tell folks at home where you're located at.
Sure. We're at 1909 Market Street. We're just a little bit south of the Choo Choo, and so if you're heading to St. Elmo, we're on the right-hand side before you get to 20th Street where all the car dealerships are.
Wonderful. Thanks so much for being here with us this morning.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back with a look at today's top local stories. Plus, Chip has a check of your forecast on the other side of this break.